Good morning, everyone. We, as the opening government, strongly support the motion. This house, this house would let the government fully own and manage all public transportation in Indonesia. This status quo is chaotic. Public transportation is run by both public and private operators with inconsistent standards, pricing, and routes. Many rural areas are left behind. We propose a nationalist transportation system where the government fully owns and manages bus, trains, ferries, and other public transportation. And this will make the system unified, affordable, and accessible to all. And our first argument is access and equality with full government control. Transportation can be extended to rural areas and poorer communities where private companies don't want to go. And this promotes social justice. And our second argument is efficiency and integration. A centralized system allows better coordination, no overlapping roads, and simpler teach solutions like etiquettes and national road maps. Okay, and thank you. Now let's respond. As the opening opposition, we agree that public transportation needs improvement, but full government's ownership is not the answer. The core issue is poor regulation, not ownership itself. We propose a public-private partnership or a PPP and let the government regulate and set high standards, but allow private companies to operate under strict supervision. And our first argument is about competition and innovation. When multiple companies compete, they are motivated to improve service, lower price, and introduce teach faster. And our second argument is about efficiency. Private companies are more flexible and business-oriented, while government system tends to be slow or bureaucratic and hard to reform. We believe improving the current system through regulation is better than total government control. Thank you. As the member of government, we extend the case by adding long-term national goals that only a unified system can achieve. Our third argument is environmental sustainability. Government ownership allows us to push green policies like electric bus, low emission zones, and long-term climate planning. Private companies only focus on profit. Also, we bring in long-term economic growth. A government-owned system creates jobs, supports small business through better connections, and helps reduce traffic-related economic losses. And to opening opposition concerns about inefficiency, we respond with modern digital tools, audit, and transparent systems. And government efficiency can and must be improved. And monopolies aren't bad when they serve the public good and are held accountable to. As the member of opposition, we would like to challenge the idea that the government can solve everything by owning it. Our extension is about the risk of monopoly and lack of responsiveness. A single government-run system means no competition. If the system is bad, citizens have no choice. Innovation slows down. Complaints get buried in bureaucracy. Also, let's talk about cost managing. Nationwide transportation is extremely expensive. Billions are needed not just for vehicles, but for infrastructure, staff, and teach system. That money could go to education, healthcare, or disaster relief. Government has a role, yes, but control, not ownership, is more practical. We say regulate strongly, but don't nationalize. As the closing governments, we'd like to emphasize the values of public service over private profit. And let's be clear, this is not about the government doing everything perfectly. It's about ensuring no Indonesian is left behind just because they don't live in a city. We restate that centralized government-run systems are better at achieving nationwide equality, long-term environmental goals, and public accountability. We also address cost concerns. Yes, it will be expensive, but this is an investment, not a waste. And the transportation supports economic growth, connect communities, and reduce urban congestion. And in conclusion, for social justice, climate action, and national unity, only public ownership can deliver. And finally, from the closing opposition, we present the most practical way forward: balance accountability and flexibility. We argue that total nationalizations is a one-size-fits-all solution to multi-layered issues, and that is dangerous. Instead, we propose an approach that combines government regulation with private innovation and efficiency. Even if the goal is noble, giving full control to a historically inefficient system could cause delays, corruption, and waste resources. We have shown that the private sector, when regulated properly, can do great things for infrastructure and service delivery. And therefore, we say reform the system, but don't replace it completely. Thank you.